Yeah, this still the people walking through the transit floor and to the course. I think it's enough to show. Yeah. All right. So, what's about this project? We got a chance to be involved in the design of the building from the architects. So we could eventually design a sort of right building, because we included two more cores close to the auditorium. We checked what happened in the transit floor, and it was okay. And this was approved by the fire authority as well, so that was okay. So it's a clear example how this egress model has helped us to design the building. All right. Also for the auditorium, the simulation itself of the auditorium permit us to determine the time for the people to evacuate the auditorium, and we compare them to safety analysis in WFDS to show that the people were okay, because we had some concern about the ventilation system in case of fire in the auditorium as well. So that was part of the whole project. Next project is the Olympic ice hockey site in Turin as well. This is a large arena, it's the largest one in Italy. It's 12,000 seats. And we did some analysis like 5 years ago with steps, because they were required to understand if in case of fire they had trouble close to the exit and on the upper level of the buildings. So we used that at that time, looking into 3 different scenarios. Again, simulation evacuation of the building, but using different exits. So there are some you can see here. There are the monitors here, and you can choose to select this exit and this exit, or go on the other side. So we checked this with steps a few years ago, and that's more or less the result. I won't show you a video or anything, but we appreciate how the building were evacuated. At that time, the only use of the building was for ice hockey, so we didn't consider people in the pit. And 5 years after, we were appointed to make further analysis for the same building that changed slightly, and we put because they want to use the same building for also concerts. So change the use of the building. At that time, we changed our I can say our main evacuation modeling software, and we used Vision at that time. So we did the same analysis with people in the field, and providing additional stairs to evacuate. It's an example of the result. Just to put some colorful pictures. But basically, what we have done is to fill all the space with people and see the difference in the results. Also, from the original design until now, the evacuation route has changed, and so we address the latest configuration of the building. Okay, so this is another example when we use evacuation modeling. Was successful for the client, was successful for us to show that people can evacuate in safe condition. In this case, we did some fire smoke modeling as well, 5 years ago and a couple of years ago as well, considering a fire in the middle of the arena, or a fire in the seats. So we were able to show to both the fire brigades and the client that the building was safe. All right, and that's the last project example. is about a shopping center in Ireland. This shopping center has a population of up to 8,000 people, and the problem here was really to show the fire brigade that everything was fine. Discounting one, basically, we wanted to show that discounting one exit, the most important thing was people to go out through the exit and not the distance that they could take to evacuate. I appreciate that this is a kind of project that can be probably solved not with evacuation modeling, but just with a piece of paper and a pen. But we were asked to perform evacuation modeling, so we did it. And we took advantage of that using our own model that we developed in the last 5 years. It's called Mass Motion. Mass Motion was developed in our office in Toronto by Harry Morrow, and it had input from custom planning, pedestrian movement, and our fire from all around the world. And the 3D agent-based simulation tool, right, populated by individual autonomous agent capable of making independent decision in order to achieve a goal. This is a screenshot of one of, I think, one of the validation model that we did for Mass Motion. All right, this is not. Again, Mass Motion. So the analysis we used it to demonstrate to the local approval authorities that discounting an exit, the occupants would be paying longer than the time to take to reach the exit. All right, so we use the model, and we also took in account this slow speed to simulate mobility for per person flow. So the use of the evacuation modeling this time as well was important. Was probably not 100% necessary, but it was important to have the fire brigades to understand what happened in the building and